So I'm already thinking, do I have enough Christmas songs to go 31 days? I already have 3. Blue Christmas, Elvis, it's a classic. You know, he's doing his Elvis thing. How's everyone doing? Still recovering from Thanksgiving? It's okay if you are. Alright, let's talk sugar. Now, my kids all think I hate sugar. I don't hate sugar. I hate what sugar used to do to me. I hate what sugar does to you. I think sugar is ruining America, quite frankly. And when I was at this conference a couple weeks ago, a man that works for a high fructose corn syrup company tried to tell me for half an hour how wrong I was. How all the studies I had learned about, the research papers I had deciphered, everybody was wrong but him. It's fascinating. And everything I know in my own body to be true is wrong. So, anyway, sugar is, they say it's the #1 cause of cancer, even more than cigarettes. So it's not good. And it's everywhere this time of year. I mean, it's not even hiding anymore. You know, there's sugar, powdered sugar, it's just out. It's like, everywhere. The planes, I'm telling you. I think that one's going to Hawaii to see Elvis. Alright, so when it comes to sugar, the question I get all the time is, what about agave? What about Stevia? What about Stevia? What about xylitol? What about Splenda? What about? And there's so many artificial sweeteners running around, and here's my answer. I hope you still like me. Now, there's basically 2 categories. There's honey, maple syrup, agave, all a bunch of things that aren't as bad as the white Domino's stuff, because they're a little closer to how nature intended them. Like, honey is a great example. Have you ever seen like the honeybees at like the zoo or a farm versus the honey you get in a jar? Very close, not a lot of processing. It still spikes your blood sugar. It's still not good in high doses. It's still not meant to be had on a regular basis. So if you absolutely have to have some sort of sugar for some reason, my preference for you would be to go the maple syrup, honey, agave route, but use it so sparingly, like almost next to never. It's not a free-for-all just because you have it. Like, I remember I used to use this sugar-free syrup. I can still imagine, I can still like see the bottle. I used to pour it on everything, and it was disgusting. Anyway, then the other hand, we have the artificial sugars. We have Stevia is very big. Stevia, I think, is the name brand of Stevia, or vice versa. Splenda was really big like 10 years ago. NutraSweet was big when I was a kid. All artificial sweeteners. Those are dangerous because what they do is they trick your brain into thinking you've had sugar, but then you haven't had sugar. So all the sensors in your brain, like, oh, okay, we've had sugar. This is great. So we don't need real sugar. But then the other part of your brain is like, where the heck is the sugar? And studies have shown people that have a lot of NutraSweet and artificial sweeteners, at the end of the day, they've had more stinking sugar than people that had the real stuff. So I'll simplify it. People that drink Diet Coke tend to weigh more than people that drink regular Coke. Right? Crazy. I mean, I drank gallons and gallons. I drank giant water towers of Diet Coke when I was in college. Wasn't that skinny, by the way. It's a little bit thicker. Probably because of that, because of the sugar methadone effect. So when you are baking this year, if you have to bake, it's like a family thing, and you really, really want to bake, and you don't know what to do because your family always bakes, my recommendation for you is find a new tradition, find a new family. No, I'm kidding. Go more the agave, maple syrup, that route, if you must, and use it very sparingly versus the fake sugar because of what it does to your brain. Because when you give yourself honey, your body knows what to do with it. I don't recommend a lot of it, and when you do have it, please try to have a lot of fat and protein that day. But it doesn't do the whole crazy fake thing that the artificial sweetener will do. Okay, all right. Have a good day. I'll see you in the morning, and if you have any fun Christmas songs, let me know. I think I have 31 days worth. I might get kind of desperate and start bringing out like the really awful ones, like the Grandma Christmas run over reindeer one.